Oh. And I don't know what to say.
Show us the apple.
This is an apple made by a 3D printer. Woo!
Yeah, that's loud.
Apple.
Does it sound okay? Nice. Do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Shout out to my mom, my brother, my sister, my other brother, and my stepdad.
Nice. You ready for me to come on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to trade you places.
Bye.
Good job, Camden. Nice intro. Welcome, everybody. This is my 5th period 6th grade class. We are live streaming here from the Stuart Middle School Technology Studio, Lab, Workshop, Woodshop. I am so pumped. Now, normally we would be wearing our safety glasses since we're in the lab. However, today is our last day of class, and so we're not actually building anything today. There's no saws, there's no sanders, so we're going to be able to go without safety glasses for once, which is very rare. Now, I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I want to give a special shout out to our all virtual students. That would be Ethan, Jordani, Sitlali, and Hudson. How are y'all doing? This is going to be our last live stream. I'm going to be missing my students. We've cleaned out our lockers. We're taking our projects home. Projects? That reminds me. Do any of you have any projects with you right now that you want to show to people? Probably not, because we've already cleaned out our lockers and taken our projects home. But we have made some amazing wooden pieces here with the coping saw, with the belt sander. We've done some awesome stuff here in the shop. I do want to show you this really cool 3D printed apple. Super cool. If you saw our last live stream, you saw this apple in progress. The 3D printer prints it layer by layer, and it takes about 5 hours to print a model like this. It starts on the bottom layer and it just goes up one layer at a time. If you saw some of our other live streams, you probably saw the 3D printer making this cube. Now I know a cube is not very impressive, but the reason why we printed the cube is we wanted you to see the infill pattern. That is this honeycomb kind of zigzag grid. The infill is what's on the inside. So if you're wondering what's on the inside of this apple, it's not pulp. It is little thin pieces of plastic that make it so, if this was a hollow apple, I could just crush it in my hand. We don't want it to be hollow, but we also don't want it to be 100% solid, because that would make it too dense, too heavy. It would use too much plastic if we had 100% density. So this is what a 20% infill looks like, and that's what's on the inside of the apple. Kind of cool. Well, one of the things I wanted to do with today's live stream was I wanted to talk to you about what's behind door number 1 in our shop. I love what we have in here, and I think, do you want to come on and show us? Camden's going to come back on and show us what's behind door number 1. Can you tell us about any of these tools? Do you know the name of any of these?
This is a needle nose plier.
Yeah, bring it out and show it to us. Correct. That is on the tool test. You're going to have to know that.
Here. It's just like a kind of a sharp end.
And what's it called again?
A needle nose plier.
100%. Correct. You can show us door number 2 if you want. Yeah. Other way. Yep. but don't close it all the way yet. You want to open it just a little and then close it right now. Yes. There we go. I love our wood shop. Somebody made some really awesome cabinets a long time ago. I can't claim credit for these awesome cabinets. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Ta-da! You see anything in there? You know what it is.
This is a coping saw.
Correct. 100%.
You just do that.
Leave it open because I think we're going to have Alexis come up and show us something. Come on up. Yes, you may. Bring it over to the mic.
Do you want me to grab it?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm tall enough.
That's okay. Lift it up a little bit.
This one is a vase and it. That one that I was just holding is a vase, and the other side is a file, and you can use those to help sand down things before you get to the sanding machine. And we used those when we started sanding, and after we made our wood things with the coping saw, and yeah.
Nice. Good job. Good job, Alexis, and good job to Camden. Yeah, unfortunately, these rasps, the height is not a good height for a lot of people. So they're hard to take out of the cabinet, but those are the rasps. And we got files. Don't confuse a rasp with a file. We're taking our tool test right now, and hopefully you all have been studying so you know how to do that. Cool. Well, what else do I want to talk to you about? Since this is our last class and I don't get to see you all after today very much, I want to put out a special sales pitch for our Stuart Middle School cross-country team. If you know Mr. Hobbs in 7th grade, he is the coach, and I help coach maybe about 1 day a week, just a little bit, whenever I have time. I love running. I'm a big runner, and for any of you students who might be watching virtually or who might be here in the classroom with me right now, if you like running, talk to me about it, talk to Coach Hobbs about it, because we have a very good running program here at Stuart Middle School. Join the cross-country team. It is awesome. Oh, I do have something else to talk to you guys about. So I use the Canvas learning platform, the online learning platform called Canvas. And that's like most of your academic teachers. But guess what? You all are about to rotate into a new exploratory. Your new exploratory teacher will not be like me. They're not going to use Canvas. They're going to use Google Classroom. So if you're going to art or music or FCS or whatever your next exploratory is, it's going to be Google Classroom, which is just like what you're already doing for PE. So you're going to need to get the code from your new teacher and then join their Google Classroom. Just be aware that that's a little bit of a change from being in my class. Cool, cool. Maybe what we do right now is have a quick little tour of our lab, our wood shop. Maybe I will start you over here in this direction, and what you see right now might be in shadow just a little bit, but can you tell what it is? What is this tool? If you're going to name this tool, what is it? Anybody know? Scroll saw. Diego knew it. Good job. Good job. What else do we have over here in the lab? So much stuff. This tool, this is the table saw. And students don't get to use the table saw. It's for me. all mine. Wow. All right. What is the name of this one? Belt sander. It's going to be hard for the microphone to hear us because the microphone is way over there. But correct, belt sander. What is the name of this one? Yes? Is that what you're going to say? Disc sander. Correct. Cool. And then we got some stuff over here. We got the, oh, what is the name of this one? Drill press. Correct. That's what it's asking. You better know it. And of course, the bandsaws, which we're not using. And the lumber pile. And that's pretty much our lab. Cool. Well, okay, what were we gonna do for the outro? What were we gonna do? Were we gonna have a dance party? I think we were gonna have a dance party when we were ready to wrap up our live stream. So if anyone wants to come up here and have a dance party, we'll get ready. We'll get ready to wrap this thing up. Yes. And go. I love it. I love it.